give you 90 days to do it. I'm like, no problem. That's actually a benefit. Most people think that that would be a problem. I thought it was a benefit. I'll tell you why later when we get into the book. She says, you lose your name. You cannot use your contacts. We're going to take away your old phone. We're going to give you a new phone. No contacts, zero contacts. And you have to build $1 million business in 90 days. You think you can do it? I said, hey, how about this? How about I build a $10 million business? I'll do it in under 90 days. I only need about 60. Keep you $100. I don't need it. Okay. And, yes, I think I can do it. And oh yeah, and I reached down, I grabbed my bag, and I said, I brought a gift for you. And in this bag right here was $1 million in cash. I said, I dumped it out on the table. I'm like, boom. She's like, are you real? Are you for real? I said, yeah, baby. Look, you can cut my hair, you can take away my name, take away my phone, you can give me a piece of shit truck, you can get me down to $100 if you want to, but I know how to make money. I have the strategy. Take everything away from me. Take my family away from me, my name, my Instagram, my social media. I know, take away my hair. It don't matter because you can't take away the strategy. And that is why I did the show, because I wanted to show people in America, you don't need money to make money, and you don't need a name, and you don't need all this stuff that people think they need. What you need is a strategy. It's not about me, by the way. That's why I'm here with you today. I want to help you now figure out how to get yours. When you watch this, you change your life. That's what I'm here for. Okay. Let's make your life better. Let's make your community better. We've probably had more success stories than anyone else on the planet. So if you're ready for your big breakthrough, if you're sick and tired of seeing everybody else get theirs, let's get started on page 1 here. If we're going to get specific with the how-to stuff in just a minute, but this first section, this is one of the most important sections of the entire workshop, okay? So right out of the gates, I need you to get crystal clear on what your targets are. Okay, so grab your pen, turn to what do you want out of this workshop? Target your revenue goals. More specifically, I need you to write down how much money you want to make in your business. And look, if you don't have a business yet, don't worry about it. We can change that today, because the reality is you need to have a business in this day and time, at least for the tax write-offs. It's like my friend Kevin Hart said. I was interviewing him at 10X Growth Conference 2 years ago. He says, you don't just need a business. You are a business. I thought to myself, I think he's stealing my stuff. Okay. Everybody's a business. My kids are a business. You are a business. You're an entity. You're an individual and a unique entity. Kevin went from nothing. Remember that story of Kevin Hart? He went from nothing to being the #1 highest paid comedian in the world today. So you got to start thinking, #1, like a business owner, and business owners have targets. Okay. Right here in your workbook or on a piece of paper or whatever you've got, write down your annual revenue goals for 1 year, for 3 years, and then for 5 years. Like, you can get as specific as you want about your goals. 100,000 year 1, maybe $1 million by year 3. Maybe it's 1 million in year 1, 10 million in year 3, and 100 million in year 5. You got to decide what your target is, but I'm going to tell you this. If you don't set a target, you ain't going to hit it. You're going to go nowhere. On Undercover Billionaire, they gave me a very specific target. Here's $100. Can you turn it into $1 million in 90 days? Boom. I said, let's do 10 million. Why not? It's all stupid anyway, right? Instead of doing 1 million, I'm going to try to do 10 of these. You got to set big goals. The only reason people don't is they're worried about failing on the big goal. I'm like, yeah, so what? So what you fail? It's better to fail on a big target than come up short on a small target. If you're taking notes, look, think big. It doesn't cost anything. Oh, but I'm going to be so upset if I don't hit it. I promise you, you won't hit it. Listen to me. Set big targets, and I guarantee you ain't going to get it, okay? You understand what I'm saying? So you can think big and just know going in, I'm going to come up short. I'm good with that. I'm fine. I wrote a best-selling book, international phenomenon, called The 10X Rule. And it's all about 10X bigger goals, which will force you to 10X your efforts and then to 10X your